Wonderful.
What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session, and today we're gonna be looking at really short stacks. So we have cutoff opening and then we're on the big blind. So we're gonna call every time and we're gonna face a one big blind bet. So
Okay.
let's get started. I would call here or raise. Feels like all the options are in the air.
I think I would probably lean call. Maybe like your best jacks would start raising that you have in this range. What does it do? 99 call? Yeah.
99 call. Okay, should be. I mean, like, oh. Okay,
Yeah, it does do some
The
raising.
two paired.
the deuce paired, look at this, and then
Oh, and it wants to lead.
half of the time.
Yeah, I mean, like, this makes quite a bit of sense, like,
On a
the
deuce,
deuce, he doesn't have any deuces in his range, I think, and we do, so.
no, it's a thing when the low card pairs, but I thought it was not when it was a deuce or a three. But here it is. Is it range?
Yeah, it's probably a function of it this short in SPR. You never fold a deuce on the flop.
Yeah, that's kinda what I'm getting at.
Lots of suited deuces.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Call again?
Yeah, I think with his sizing, this is an easy call.
Then just check.
Bet what?
That's-
Block bet.
That's really weird. Check call, and that bet 1.5.
So this kind of makes sense, like, you're blocking the straight, you're blocking the flush. The probability of him raising kinda goes down. You got a
Yeah, you just-
marginal made essentially.
You prevent him from polarizing. Get the showdown.
That's weird, no? You guys do that?
Yeah,
Check call, then block bet river?
yeah, the flush. The two things that I think get us to do that are the paired board. And then the flush hitting the river. So I think the way the hand was played, we probably
that
have
makes
more
sense.
flushes than he does.
That makes sense. Guess we call. 95%. Three on the turn. Was this a lead card?
I think with some of our range,
Mm,
we do get the lead.
You could probably lead this, like, there's gonna be straights that we do have here, two pairs that we do have here.
What kind of size?
You would only go small, I think. I don't think you're ever going anything above like one here.
Is this a lead?
I
Well-
mean, so this hand class makes a lot of sense, right? You have a marginal made hand that you can protect with some of the equity shift that happens on that three. So like, I could definitely see this being in there. I don't think
And I
it's too
think
crazy.
if there are like split sizing. This one's gonna wanna bet the smaller one. When it bets.
Okay. So it's mostly a check. Then let's see what range says. I'm not really leading on this kind of time.
That's a little bit.
Yeah, there's a. Here. Oh, facing a bet now. He's polarizing on a tree, which doesn't make sense.
I think you just have to call.
You call it down? Oh, you're already mixing. Is that deuce gonna change anything?
No, not real. Well, okay, so like you have 4x in range. Maybe you do donk here too.
I don't know if I see the benefits of dunking here. Are we gonna fold if he shoves?
What is this? It downs half of the time. Small. Okay, some serious shenanigans here. So, okay, we fold
Yeah,
this.
just let this one go.
Would you call with the king of spade? Or raise?
Nah, There's not enough interaction with the 7 and the stacks are too shallow. I think you need more than just the king of spades.
Ace of
Verse
spade,
one, verse 1.1, I think you can continue with the king of spades. It's only one big blind.
what about ace of spade? Always call? Ace of
I
spade?
think you're definitely calling the ace of spades.
Yeah, ace of spades has some straight interaction too.
I'm just not gonna be
Oh,
folding
man.
the king of spades.
King of
Yeah.
Okay. And then ace of spade always. Then queen of spade, that's dirty.
Yeah, I like queen 4 much more than queen 7.
Yeah. But queen 8. Ooh,
And then queen 9 has better straight interaction too.
Seven's just a spade, right? Yeah, ace 7, just the ace of spades.
you defending here, Ken? Queen of spade?
Just the queen of spades?
Yeah.
This short now.
Or maybe you should. Okay, so this is a call or a raise? Just
I kinda just want, I think I just wanna raise.
the you.
Maybe it's a call though. I don't
I
know.
I would call, huh? It
I'm t-
raises.
0%.
12. I'm 12 big blinds, like I'm just putting the chips in.
Running your equity makes sense. I think most people would just jam this, to be honest.
I know.
Well, that's true too, Ken. Like you don't have this very high frequency at this point.
Oh, we had kings.
Oh, but I mean, on the flop, when they get that flop, a lot of players are just gonna check jam that.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
dock
they are.
jam.
You gotta continue here, I think, verse 1.
So hold on, how many aces does he 2x? Just his best ones?
What do you mean 2x?
So how many ace X does cut off min open?
A bunch?
Just his best ones, right? The top?
No,
No, he's
he's
gonna
got
have,
some
it's
mid-suited.
polar. It should be polar. So like, he's got his best suited ones. He's got his worst offsuit ones.
So he's jamming the bottom up suited and most of his offsuit. So he doesn't have a lot of aces here. I'd be tempted to click it. And then just fall to a jam.
Yeah, following that same logic though, Ken, like how many aces do we have? You could look at our range and it's gonna be just as
Yeah,
strapped,
it's true.
if not
Good
more. Like I
morning.
think. Hey man, how are you?
Good, good. And I agree. I would just call.
alright, well, I'm gonna change something because here I put us against the cutoff. But I don't know, Ken kind of alluded us that to that, like, it's only raising 2% of the time here. Right?
Yeah,
Whereas
I can't believe all those limps. I knew there was limping.
EP is gonna raise a lot more, so I'm gonna just put EP instead.
We could also put some ICM, right? And then he'll have fewer open jams.
Well, we can't run post
Oh,
flop.
we can't do post flop. Yeah, I
So are
keep
you
forgetting.
saying it raises more versus EP than cutoff?
The EP has a raising strategy and cutoff is only raising 2% of the time here. He's
Oh, right.
checking or limping.
Yeah, it's a narrow portion of the range. Yeah.
Well, how do you know 1.1 is the best bet size for under the gun?
I looked at the reports for button, cutoff and button. I'm just guessing it's gonna be the same thing here. That one. Hmm. Yeah, no, it's a lot closer here. We're gonna do both. Okay, so. Not play a zero, big blind, there we go, backward. What do we do with that? Got shot, but now we're.
I'm calling.
Gotta call once, one big,
We block flushes,
Do we raise against a paired board?
block straight, we block a lot of stuff. Man, I don't know. Yes, these spots are tough.
This one, I think we'll have some raises, but not with this one. This one, we don't wanna get jammed on really.
Like king nine would raise more, right? And over to the queen, ace nine, king nine, or whatever, like.
I would say like, well, I don't know what we'd raise here, actually.
so Joey said it like on pair boards from the big blind, we mostly defend by his raising. But this time we're like. Overdoing it a little bit. It's like raise or fold,
Yeah,
9-7. Yeah, king nine.
pretty crazy, and look how wide we get the raise,
Yeah, and jack nine is doing it.
massive bluff spot.
That's like, I guess cuz it's under the gun, we're not like thrilled if we hit the nine anyway, so it's like, our hand isn't as good as it may appear.
they must be range betting too.
Yeah, he's betting 80% of the time.
Will he rebox us? No.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Uh,
I'm giving up.
Okay. No wrong in giving up. But now. can
Check
Jack-
call or block bet, 1.5,
1.5.
I don't know. I check.
Oh,
I'm just check calling. We gotta let him have some bluffs.
yeah, yeah, we can't fold now, so let him bluff.
I'm surprised we don't go for it, for at least some value. Cause we're like really short.
Yeah, I think he's gonna check live his queens on the, does he check, I
He'll-
mean, does he check his
yeah, he'll
queens
check
on the
like
turn?
everything. He'll check
Yeah.
aces, he'll check kings.
Yeah, right, so like, that's why I think it gets dicey to bet.
Or not. Oh, that's river, okay. Can you look at turn, under the gun on the turn? Alright, not kings, but aces, pure check. And then the queens.
Queens are
Mainly
mixing.
betting.
Mostly betting, but yeah, I mean, he's checking some ace, queen, king, queen, queen nines, like checks. Queen, jack offsuit, king, queen off. So he's got like 50-50 probably. With his queen, with his nuts.
Yeah, given this range, I'm kinda surprised we don't go for a little something on the end.
So, but what calls us? Everything that calls beats us. His aces are gonna call, the queens are gonna call.
That's what I was thinking, Ken.
Maybe like pocket
So this is.
ten
Pocket-
gets
I
stubborn.
thought was
I don't know.
serious. So
Pocket
point,
everything's
though.
jamming pre-flop.
like here we have jack nine, okay? The kicker doesn't matter, right?
Well, I
Fact
think if
nine.
you have like an ace or king, you block him from having overpairs somewhat. It makes it probably better to bet.
Cause if you look like this here, the king jacks are gonna bet. But like not really the worst jacks.
Yeah,
Don't even
blocks
have
king,
ace.
queen.
Yeah, so yeah, king, jack does block some hands that are gonna beat us, right? Pocket kings. Pocket jacks. King,
Okay.
queen, queen, jack.
Makes sense.
I imagine. I mean,
I think
there's
it's
so few
mainly king, queen,
hands.
cuz kings bet the turn.
How many hands are like in the ranges? So I think we're like, it probably makes sense, but there's just so few combos left for everybody.
Yeah, you could basically bet 10 if you block hands that could have a queen in them. Right?
So what, are we check folding then or
Like
or
a
or
10.
what?
Can't fold. If you bet and get called, I think you're in bad shape. I think if we check and they bet, he's got bluffs so we can call.
We're calling for a chop mainly. Well, he'll have some, alright, like that, alright.
Ah,
Oh. It's breaking the Louis law. What's
yeah,
this?
yeah,
We're like too short?
yeah.
I don't get it.
Another wonderful surprise. Right, king, jack. King, jack is mixing, king three. Pocket three is always raising. That's weird.
Maybe his range hits this so hard that we don't have to slow play.
Strategy overall, we raise a lot of top pairs, but it's standard. Ace jack, I'm not raising many ace jacks here. Ace three, yeah, okay. Ace three with the ace of spade. I see what we're doing. But like ace four with the ace of spade, I think it's a stretch, no? Ace
Yeah,
five
I'm
with the
pass.
ace of
I'll pass on
spade.
those.
Ace deuce with the ace of spade, okay, I
King
like that.
three.
I like that,
Eight.
but I think we're stretching a little bit, right? Okay, and then,
3-2 suited. What's that? Hearts and spades? Is it hearts too? The 3-2? It's all of them. Like,
Heart-
hell out of here.
alright. So ace five off, like he's never gonna fold a king or a jack.
Or queen nine, apparently.
So this is a call, right?
Yeah,
Alright. The 10. Changes nothing.
I think we abandoned ship.
What ship do you abandon?
The ship of,
Yeah.
I'm keeping my last 10 big blinds.
Do you abandon on a 5?
No,
No.
Jams, yeah, I think so, man.
but a 10, yeah.
So folding is okay here.
That's
And then,
preferred. Yeah, I'm still folding a 5 if he jams. We don't have a spade. I mean, you just have an ace.
We pick up a gutter.
And you still have second pair.
Yeah, it's still mostly folding.
What is it, indifferent then?
Just
It's
garbage
mainly
versus under the
folding.
gun, right? Like, that's the problem. Second pair isn't even great
Mm.
when he does this.
okay, so second pair on a sideboard, you just fold turn to a jam. You fold turn to like other size, probably, or not?
To who? Other positions?
Other sizes, like he goes all in on the turn, but if he goes like 2.5 again here, you continue?
I guess.
Not on the 10 still for me, but on the 5, yeah.
Yeah, no, he still has draws with the smaller bet. Like, he's gonna maybe have like some stuff. I mean, I think he's got more that we're ahead of when he bets smaller. I don't know.
This hand is worth 1 street.
One
It's still
street.
good.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right on monotone, yeah.
Still good to fold.
If we have the 6 of spades, we continue, right?
Yeah, I have to, right?
8-6 off.
Yeah. Right. See something else. $1.1, this is the king of spade.
So you might be able to click this.
This is the nuts, right?
Hmm.
Not
What do you
really.
do with the nuts?
Can you call here?
I think you can call. I think you can
No.
call. I think you can raise some too.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You cannot call here.
I picked the second and third worst options.
If the ace of spades was on
Man, we
board,
were
it might,
picking the, okay, so on pair boards, we're going to like queen eyes. But on inside board, it's like. Not even kings. Really, king, queen. I don't know if I'm folding king, queen.
It's unusual to see you folding your best offsuit combo that's not paired, right? That's like really rare to see that combo folding. I guess when you're this short, you have no choice.
It's like your best hand, your best
no,
hand.
Your best
we have
unpaired
no
offsuit
overs,
hand.
What is
no
it
overs
for?
and no draw with it, like no gutter, no nothing.
So
What's
click
the
it up to
difference?
25 bigs. Or 20
25,
even.
wrong way, 17.
Well, then it's gonna call with the spade, right?
Oh,
But it
look at
still
this, at
holds.
17, it's
Yeah.
starting to show its nose,
Yeah.
20. Oh, 20, it's
Still not happy.
King,
King
queen is
six
just,
though.
it's just bad on this
25.
board.
There you go.
Yeah, you need the spade still.
25 bigs.
yeah, for sure, with the spade, we're talking.
Yeah.
Alright. So spade is a bit too loose here.
We got a raise.
Yeah,
I
right?
would call this one. It's so low down.
It's a
Okay, we
pair
still
board.
raise it.
You almost don't do anything else but raise.
Yeah, but some queens still call, right?
Mm-mm. We just raise.
Do we go really small again or jam?
I just only know the first note for now. I don't know what to do.
I think it's either 2.5 or jam. I think 2.5, cuz like the 10 completes equity, like it completes straights and shit, so probably 2.5.
I would jam.
That's what I'm, yeah, who cares what's going on?
2.5 on a brick, maybe. Jam the 10
Ooh, it's a
or
check.
check. Yeah, cuz now we have some tens that wanna check.
Let's give it a check.
Block bet.
1.5, huh? Or jam.
I
I
can
don't
see that.
know.
I don't know.
Doesn't have much queens.
I'm honestly
Doesn't have
guessing.
much eights. Yeah, it's a
I wanna-
pocket nine every night or a 10x that calls us every time. I'm tempted to jam.
I'm block betting.
Yeah, are you
Oh.
1.5ing?
Yeah,
Well, scam. It's
yeah, I know.
4.5.
I'm gonna hold to what I said. I saw the answer. But I was block betting.
Oh, okay, he gives it away. What does he have? Jack nine? Oh, just a better queen.
That's all. I think this is good enough to
Raise.
raise and just call off.
We raise a lot on this texture.
Don't know. But this combo feels like it's gonna wanna either, I mean, raise or call, right? Like it can call and just call down, but I just wanna start, I wanna put the chips in now, I think. with
His
this hand.
size is too small. We're forcing this size, right? I'm curious how often he bets this size on this board.
Mixing a lot with suited combos, but we have a queen in our hand that matches the board. We're really heavy on raise.
Is this a jam? A queen seven is a jam.
Why is that?
Double gutter. Well,
The 7, okay,
basically, I don't know if that's
You
the right way
block.
or not.
yeah,
It's got two straight draws.
so this
Well,
one is a.
we
raise.
already have two straight draws.
Oh, yeah.
You block both ends of the value.
Sweet.
But does he
There you
have
go,
seven,
Peter.
eight in range?
What's the turn barreling strategy on the break?
Blast it.
Ship.
Really? Okay,
Yeah, got blockers, got outs.
oh my goodness, oh, we did the miracle. Okay, call once, right? For sure.
At least.
Donk.
It's half and half, huh?
Lead
So it
turn,
really likes to raise at this stack.
second pair on the flop, I don't know, it seems like it often wants to raise the flop, yes.
You're just so short, it's good enough, huh?
Especially with extra interaction like backdoor straight. Backdoor flush. With a 7. Something like that.
Yeah, I like the yellow here that you were hovering.
You got a lead on when a fourth pair, right?
Mainly.
And now, don't think he's calling down with a lot of kings on the turn.
I'll bet one here.
Yeah, I'm gonna block bet only because I don't wanna be efficient check call.
Ah,
It
Figures.
is the,
it's competitive,
We're
EV.
folding then, right?
no, why would you fold?
Well, you just said he's not calling down light, right? Like. This is why I wanted to block bet, because if I block bet, he raises, I'm gonna fold.
Well, think about your range here. We got a bunch of fours, but it's not great, right? A
Some
7, we need to defend every 7. Is it better to have like A7 or 7-5 here?
I have no idea.
Ace
I
seven.
don't know if the
Ace-7
ace is
blocks
great.
more
Yeah,
relevant things.
well,
Don't
if
we
you
want
have an
him to have a
ace.
5? We
Well, if
want
he
him
has
to have
an a,
ace-5 suited. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
if he has an ace, you're kind of blocking his loose continues.
Yeah,
Yes.
so this is a better call than A7.
I
I
think
didn't mean to
so.
talk over you.
No, no, no,
Said at
it's
the
okay.
same
It's,
time.
it's okay. It's okay, Danny.
I knew it was a call.
Eh, it's punting.
I was just afraid it was gonna be wrong, but. Yeah, better call than A7 and every
Okay.
other 7 anyway. How about that?
Huh.
Cause the
So,
5 blocks, wow, see, that's what I thought. I thought the 5 would block some bluffs too, though. I thought it would block some of his wheeled bluffs, like.
How
into
many
fives.
fives does he have opening under the
Ace
gun
5,
off
just ace
12?
5. Only ace 5.
Does he even open ace 5? I think he does. I don't know.
Ace 5 suited, right?
I think
Like-
so. He should, I think.
so what's the reason we prefer 7-5 and 7-6 if we're not giving him 5-6 in range?
It
Because he
doesn't
needs to
really
be able to
matter,
bluff.
it's just that. They don't block, like an 8 is blocking like the it could block the bottom like his ace 8 or blah, blah, blah. You know,
Okay,
so everything above an 8 is a bluff, right?
Yeah,
Really?
so it's more the unblocking factor than,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's what I thought when I thought about it. Oh, okay, okay.
Call. Or do you raise, actually? I don't know. You might click it here.
Pair board seems to be raising every time here.
This is such a dry flop that like, I think you kinda wanna protect like bluffs.
Every
Yeah.
time, look at this, and then let's look at range, it's gonna be all yellow. Yellow is raising and I'm not a psychopath.
Sorry.
Screw
But,
you,
uh,
Matt.
Bet two.
we didn't raise flop, so I guess we gotta check.
No, we always.
We
raise.
did.
That's
He
what I
did
Oh, we
said, that's
did?
what I showed. Look at
Yeah, look at the
this.
pot, Ken.
but
It's
I would
12 big
still
blinds.
check.
It's
I
raise
like
or
check
fold
here.
on the flop. But here we are against the small bet. We're gonna try against the 2 next time. Probably
So
gonna,
again, like the reason I would bet here is the ace is gonna connect well with his continue range, so. He's just gonna have auto continues versus small bet.
So this is where I level myself. I'm thinking, alright, this is a really dry flop. I check raise and I know the ace is bad for my range. So I'm afraid to bet. I'm like, he's just gonna overfold because I clearly only have a 9 here.
I think that's
I mean, we got
reasonable.
some
And
weak.
Galen, if he
we got-
has the ace, won't he bet it anyway? Or we can get river value, whereas like anything else we wanna let bluff?
Well, theoretically, we do have some weak aces, probably like ace 3, ace 4, ace 5 with backdoor flushes, but that's about it, right? And
Well,
then we
so
got
it's like
9.
well,
I'm
hang
thinking
on.
about it from a balance perspective.
Cause
So
we're
like,
dealing with this big bag here and this big bag here is gonna be screwed a lot on this turn, right?
yeah, that's kinda what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying, like.
thinking.
So when we wiggle, when we have a 9. The 9 is like the bone of the bag, right? So we need to like, continue. So we can continue with a bunch of the rest of the bag, right?
Yeah, you gotta protect your bluffs that need to barrel off to get folds with some value. And this just seems like a
I
pretty
don't know,
obvious
man.
continue.
Alright, so let me ask you this.
I'm like not bluffing anything
Here's what
on
I
this
think.
turn
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say, we don't have that many bluffs probably, so maybe we're only betting our best 9x, like king 9, queen 9, jack
I
9,
was
10
gonna
9.
say,
Maybe only the worst one that, well, I don't know.
I think it's
The
kinda what
funky
you were
spot.
saying, Ken. I think it's some of what you're saying. You're just kinda leveling yourself a little bit here,
Yep.
like,
You gotta go 50-50. Not
Still
wrong
putting all
to
our
check a
pocket
lot,
pairs.
right? If you check it out there, it's not wrong,
Oh, wait
but
a
so
second.
that,
This, what's
that's-
wrong here? How do we have, hold on, how do we have pocket sevens in range? Sixes, fives, fours? We ain't jamming them pre-flop.
you
Not
need to
against
make
under
it
the-
proportion.
not against under the gun.
Okay.
Well, what are the frequencies? Like, are those like vapors of
No,
those
no, pretty high,
combos?
pretty high, pretty high.
Okay,
Is this weighted?
Yeah,
Huh,
that's what I was, oh, that is weighted, huh?
I guess his range is too strong opening off that stack. We don't wanna jam those anymore.
I guess.
it's EP.
Stuff
You
gets
don't
weird.
jam sevens into under the gun.
You,
Mhm.
for 20 big blinds, you jam fours versus under the gun.
Not me.
Oh,
We looked at that in my review.
Danny remembers.
I don't forget these things.
at least someone was paying attention.
Alright, call.
Happy days.
Yeah, like he's
That's
just
it.
got a strong ace there.
He just has to go broke with his aces, huh? And everything else
Same,
probably folds
same
anyway.
story here, I think. I think you just play like a small click here.
Yeah, which is weird because I think I would always call here. Cause in
We
my
are
mind,
blocking
click
an
is
ace,
strong,
but
but I think
but-
it's because of the bet size. Cause of bet size, we get to click everything. No? Okay.
no, you call here.
then.
You call here, I guess.
JK.
I guess it's probably because you have the ace. Or you just do a lot of calling here. This is kind of an interesting one to me. I'm surprised we call as much as we do here.
It raises a lot of 6, a lot of 7.
How often do we lead here off this stack?
That's a good question, Danny. That may definitely be playing into this response.
Not really.
You got some jams.
Yeah, that's that was the weird thing when I looked at reports. It's like,
Stop and go.
7x. Stop and go 6x, 7x. But. It's not. So yeah, back to. This here. It's not a click. Just go.
What did the turn do?
Check.
Check through.
Was that approved? Is there any leading on that four? Not really.
Not
Not
with this
really.
hand.
Not really.
And then not with range either.
Yeah.
But now,
I'm torn.
after I went check, check, do you wanna go for all the cookies? Do you wanna go 3 into 7?
I would probably jam. I don't know if it's the right answer, though.
I think we got a jam because we're gonna have
I like
bluffs.
jam. Jam or check?
Jam is
Oh
a
my
blunder.
god.
Just always check.
I don't know if I was always check. I think I'm leaning towards like betting kind of.
I like Ken's responses when there's an output that's just like wildly different from how he would play it.
Well, do we jam full houses there? We have to have jams, right? Cuz we gotta
Check
have
seems
some
strange.
bluffs.
Check the, I mean, it does seem kind of off for me too.
Um,
I don't know.
It was a
I
silly
guess,
hand.
Won't
Let's
he
move
just check
on.
through, check back a lot of ace high?
It was a silly hand.
Can we just see if we have any jams?
Do you wanna see it?
Yeah, we jam our fours, right?
I think we need to see it, Louis.
Gotta have some jams. I mean, come on.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
Mostly jams. Mostly bets one.
Look at the full houses. The full houses are where the jams are coming from.
Yeah, just your very best hand.
This straight, I guess, is protecting the check range. I mean,
I
you're
don't
still
see the,
betting
I'm
a lot.
sorry, I don't see the full, okay, never mind. So it's like five.
5, 4, 3, 4.
So like you're jamming and raising your trips. You're jamming your full houses, which makes sense. Both of those should be in the same range. You're protecting the check range with this straight.
It
What's
didn't,
5-6 doing?
I didn't think we connected that
6,
much,
7.
but we do connect a bunch here.
And then your bluff jam and your king highs, king 7, king 8, king 9. King,
Galen, I
queen.
think we jammed 5, 6 on the flop, or
You did. Or
Yeah.
you do have some 5-6. I was just looking at it, but it is jamming.
So none of
It's
those jam,
particularly like the,
none of
go ahead.
those jam bluffs are intuitive.
the 7.
Big bet call, check, check. All in. King 7, what do you got? Ah. Feels bad. Alright, let's fold this one. How
Call
often
or
do you raise
raise?
here?
Yeah, that's, I'm not sure.
I mean, you're all over this. I could see this being a good raise.
At 20, you always call, right?
Yes. But.
Hmm.
So like, let me see if I can articulate the heuristic. Like at 20. You wanna protect some of this draw equity. Because like the common response is just gonna be to 4-bet jam and like 4-bet, calling off a 4-bet jam with like. A bottom open ender like this is definitely not great, right? I think
Mhm.
like. I think when you get past a certain threshold, you don't really care about protecting that equity because. 10 big
Mhm.
blinds is kinda 10 big blinds, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's calling here, it's whatever.
That makes sense, though. A little dunk, maybe?
No,
No?
Yeah,
Do we
with
donk?
the
I don't
flush draw
know.
being on this board, you're gonna have some combo draws that are gonna be more resilient. This one is just gonna call.
well,
The
Yeah,
no
I was gonna
donk,
say, I don't
maybe?
think donking is too crazy, just because it's a different thing we've been seeing at this stack depth. But
it's more of a middle-ish board, right? It's kind of,
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
but
way better for our calling range than his raising range.
yeah, a straight completed.
It's hard for the 8 to not help us.
Yeah, that's kinda how I think about that too, but.
You also have 10 big blinds and there's 7 in the pot. Like it's worth fighting for it. It's worth going broke here sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I think after you hit the pair here, Peter, this 8, I don't think we get to fold on the turn. Like, if he puts it in our face, like, you're just calling this.
so bet one. And now we're so screwed.
The ace is actually horrible. He checks though, okay.
There's
finds
no
a check with
way he
ace jack.
checks.
Wow.
How does he check?
Well, I think it just speaks to how like dangerous that board is. That board's got everything.
We must check some good stuff on the end. Trying to get him.
Uh,
Alright, easy fold one time.
Yeah, you fold.
Okay, what do you do with? Jack 4 offsuit with the jack of spade?
Fold.
Still
Fold
fold.
pre-flop.
I wanted it
Everyone
over to,
folds.
yeah, fold pre-flop.
Fold
I wanted it
pre,
over to the
true.
queen.
No one is raising the jack 4 off. What about?
Not at this
king-
depth.
Okay, can I see though for king 4 offsuit with the king of spade? Ace 4
Man.
offsuit with the ace of
Alright,
spades,
then,
you gotta
yeah,
do
yeah.
it, right? But
No
the
deal.
king 4, no deal.
Not, well, king four, there's more having the over. Cause you have the backdoor, and an over.
I'm already like, yeah.
I
doing
think
a
you'll
dip
see
here.
a little with king 4. I think you got me here.
king four with the
It's like
four
the
of
one.
spade. Oh, the
Yeah.
queen. The queen is savage, no? I
Yeah,
know.
the queen's going
Well,
crazy.
queen stop pair.
Yeah.
Mm.
The jack four is not in range. Oh, that's sad.
And look at this, here we are just calling all our two pair. Well, 5-3 raises a little, but it's different from the king, what was it, king jack three? I guess the double Broadway makes it different.
Somehow back to slow playing because it's a dry board. And what is a 8-4 suited here? Just spades, right?
Mhm.
Okay. 1.1. So king's four with the king of spade. Let's look at the one. Fold. Gotta call once. And see, it's raising a lot.
Yeah, this is a interesting find here with these second pairs, even on ace high board.
Yeah, but again, it's against the one big blind bet, so we're gonna see because I'm gonna. Input the two big blind bet very soon.
Mhm.
Call, check. Two.
Ooh, now
Ugh.
it's probably gonna start getting indifferent if it's not folding.
The
I
seven
might
good
call
or
one more
bad?
time. Seven's good, right?
I think it's indifferent. I don't think it really matters too much.
Yeah, I think it's
Just
worth
a
maybe,
blank.
I
maybe a
think it's
call.
an inside board. Maybe we should overfold against under the gun, no?
Well, we're supposed to overfold on the flop, so we don't have to overfold the turn.
Okay,
Mm.
so you wanna call here, Joey?
No, that doesn't mean that this isn't, folding this doesn't mean we're overfolding.
Oh, yeah. A 10. we got
Yeah, I
10
think
and
mean,
the
again,
10,
aces to
Against the
defend.
solver, it's probably gonna have some calls, but against population, I'm never.
Okay, he started the mix.
Yeah,
We should be
It's, like,
calling
so
because of the
cuspy.
size, I guess.
yeah, I'm on the hook for one more. Try to bink it. I hope he shuts down with
block
Wow.
king
it.
jack.
Well, now. The five pairs, it's something here.
I
Right?
think we folded a lot of our fives, though.
I think we have an opportunity here.
I'm
And a
checking.
five pairs like that,
What do you want to accomplish if you lead?
Get auto folds that are gonna be able to triple off and make you fold.
Is a very strong range.
Hello,
Hmm,
so a check, I guess.
Yeah, just check.
Mhm.
ay, ay, ay.
Well, it's easy, I think, we fold.
Now we're indifferent. Yeah, we probably fold. Very close.
The J's. Okay, we call once. Would you raise with the seven of spade?
Probably not.
You don't raise your sevens of spades.
Does third
Right.
pair still do raising?
I'm gonna head out and get to work, guys. Good talking to you again. I'll
Hey,
talk to you
have a
once in
good one,
Take it
while.
easy,
Chris. Take
Chris.
care.
Take it
See
easy,
you.
Chris.
Yep, take
It
care of
does
yourselves.
raise. Does raise the seven of spades.
Good shout, Louis.
So like, my only comment about raising like the seven of spades here, like what is it accomplishing on like the other end of things? Like what is under the gun doing? when you like reach that far in your bag of tricks.
What is he gonna do? Is he just gonna call? No?
You just get them off some like Jack ten stuff, right?
Alright, so he's folding ace X.
Maybe he folds an
Presumably,
ace every now and then and we're happy.
you're getting him off sevens, it looks like,
Yeah,
which,
maybe he folds a 7, 2 over to the 8.
you
Overcards.
know,
maybe.
this seems somewhat realistic, like you're folding out high card equity essentially.
Queen, jack. Yeah,
But now we're put to the test.
I'm out.
This is a tough one, no?
The problem is, man, when you continue on the flop, like, you got a blue two that hits the turn. It's a complete airball. So everything that you were ahead of on the flop, you're still ahead of on the turn.
Okay, we can make deductions on the
But
bet, right?
he's
The
supposed
bet
to
line.
shed some bluffs.
So against
It's like-
this size, we fold this in.
Uh,
If he bets 2, Jesus Christ, don't know what to do, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
he
that's
bets
fair.
2.5, because I think that size makes it easy. But if he bets 2 or 1. Oh my goodness, we're
Mhm.
indifferent. 0, wow. And no, it's a very good call, right? Alright,
Yeah, he bets big in a spot where he's supposed to let go of some of his flop bluffs. If it's like a crazy guy who's just bluffing everything still, then I don't know. Ram it.
mixing here, 50-50.
King, eight, eight.
Pair boards, raising range. Let's go.
Bet small.
Think it's 4.5, man.
That's what we
It
saw
might be.
before.
Yeah, it might be.
See, this is something that's really odd to me was. Like on that board, I wouldn't have raised small. Before seeing this, I probably would have just shelved all my raises.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're torching some equity doing that, like,
I know, but I thought that was standard with stacks this short.
it's funny because we seem to be a lot more cautious than at like 20 big lines or 25.
mhm.
We're just blasting and now we're just like, small bets, small raise. Check call, check fold, save 8 big lines maybe. You
I
know,
think you just generate way more folds using your chip utility. At 20, like big bets, you know, like you're giving them
Yeah.
less pot odds to call and stuff like that. But at this, it's such a large fraction of your chip stack that it's
ooh, it's a check. Check
pretty
range
wild it
check.
checks. I
Hmm.
wouldn't have found a check there.
All
So,
in now.
why is this different than the other one?
I don't have a good answer for that, Danny. I don't know.
I guess like, so that one was 9-9-3, 9-9 deuce, so we still have some like jack ten, queen jack bluff type stuff that could continue the ace, whereas here, like, what are our bluffs that really wanna? I don't know, we
Maybe
have like
it's just,
two unders to everything.
I think it may just be a function of like there being two flush draws also, like. I think he's gonna have more bluffs maybe on a double flush draw where the ace hits the turn.
Could be.
I'm guessing. I have no idea, to be honest.
We can
How
see the
about
range
all in
after.
here?
Oh, I do like all in, I think.
Well,
Okay,
seems like the machine doesn't really like all in.
it's the least worst option.
Yeah. Can we see the turn range for, like if we keep betting anything?
Any other turn, right? I think it's just this turn, really. Me.
So were still some eights that we're betting there. Maybe just queen eight specifically is. Blocking some stuff no. We have the spades, so we're less afraid of spades.
Ace of heart is like the worst card in the deck somehow, magic. Why do you think that is? King 8, the worst card in the deck for us is the ace.
I mean, like, from a
Because
range
picks-
perspective, it makes a lot of sense.
He can still have ace of spades, something, and he can pick up heart draw. I guess. And it's an ace.
Good question. Okay. 1.1.
Raise?
You know what, Danny? I would raise with the queen of spade. But I think without the queen of spade, it's a little bit thin.
Okay.
More of a call than the queen of spade. Every time. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yes, it's not good. Queen of spade is just calling. JK.
So on this one, we have very few raises with our second pair now.
Because you always have to remember, a sideboards are gonna be really good for EP, really bad for us.
Yeah, but the other two that we saw a lot of second pair raising were also ace high.
More they.
Yeah, it was like ace, ace 7-4 when we were raising the 7-5 half the time or something. Alright, we'll figure it out. We just gotta keep doing some. Check. This guy, he never slows down.
Never. He's just barreling into us. Call?
Yeah, I would call. Yeah, I would call.
It's clicking. Half of the time or more.
If we click it and get this turn, I don't know what to do.
Just check?
Just ship?
No, you just check.
Oh, just check. Alright, alright.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Oh. This could be worth a bluff. I don't know. Check, check, and now the king, he'll have a lot of kings. But so will we.
This is
It's
like
the other
bottom of
way
the
around.
range.
When he checks, he has a lot of kings. Like he's see
We don't-
betting range and then on turn, he's like check, check, check. And then wherever he's improving,
I would bet 5 or
bet 3.
bet 3. Cause the missed flush draw isn't that relevant, cause he won't really have the 5 or deuce of spades in his hand without the ace of spades, which is on board.
Good, that's, you're thinking smart, Danny. That's right.
Raise or call?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
pretty much, maybe.
It's raising every time.
Pure. Wow. Now we're too strong. Kinda wanna check.
All in.
I think we wanna check and let him hit something.
It's on the line, 3 big blinds.
Like what, the flush?
Like a king or a queen or something.
A set of fours? Like,
If we-
it's a very tough spot, honestly, cuz
Yeah,
what do you think range is doing on a 7 like this here?
I think you could bet two, like Peter said.
And what about range?
Oh, that's what I
Oh.
meant with range.
All of our diamonds are gonna bet that size?
You're muffled, Peter.
Right, all of our diamonds are gonna bet that size. Yeah, most of our
Okay.
range is betting that size.
So this is one of the best card for us, cuz we are never checking.
Hmm.
0% check, bet small every time.
I guess all his floats brick this card, except for
Ah,
diamond floats.
look at the patterns here. I've rarely
So-
seen something like this.
Basically anything 8 and under.
Yeah, all his overcard floats just brick.
Or 10 and under with the exception of nines.
Yeah,
Is there a way to get that four bet a different color?
what do you mean the four bet?
Well, I can't, the bet four versus bet two, they are indistinguishable for me.
Yeah, but it's like the same, right? No?
I guess.
Come on, Danny, don't be so picky.
Don't be so picky.
Yeah, really in game, you're probably gonna bet 3 and just mix them anyways.
Yeah, fair enough. Huh, he called again, huh?
We gotta put it.
Alright,
in
stack
here.
is 10x here.
So. I'm still surprised, like any turn. Like 9 or lower was great for a check raise.
You check the river strategy too, like if we don't have two pair, it becomes kind of interesting again.
Well, no, we check raised the flop too.
Mm-hmm,
So bet two. Oh,
So we're gonna
well,
continue. It's just like if we were. If we see bet from under the gun and. A Broadway
whatever.
card hits. An over Broadway card hits. Whether that helps our hand or not, we will double barrel that because that's good for our range. This looks like it's the opposite. Anytime a non-Broadway card hits, after we check raise, we get the barrel.
Can you change it to bet two, Louis? For the previous node? Just so
This
there's a little more behind, just to the right of where you're hovering. You click bet four.
it is on bet four.
Yeah, can you make it bet two instead? Yeah. Click the six. Six of heart, six of spade, whatever. Alright, so, okay, so we just put it in with everything we get here with, huh? It's like another brick. Good luck to you. King deuce, all in. Huh. Wow. Alright, weird. Thanks.
Okay, so we played a little bit against the one big blind. Let's try against the two big blind now. So same thing, but now he bets 1.8.
Why do we keep getting the same hand?
Defending
there's-
range is kinda narrow too.
We had a lot of queen eight.
You have had a lot of queen eight.
Joey's not happy.
Alright, fold,
Raised.
maybe.
Okay, never mind. JK. Oh, yeah, his aces. Oh, well. Oh,
Alright, fold.
hey, what do you do with like, the jack of spade?
I have no clue.
You're definitely gonna have some shenanigans on a board like this texture.
I would think so.
Ace of spade.
Is this even a fold?
I think it's a, I think it's a better raise than a call. Probably a best fold, though.
What do you do
I
with
don't know if
king,
having
queen, king, queen?
I don't think having a king and a queen's really good. You're blocking like his folds at that point.
Yeah, and we're gonna have so much that interacts with this board. I think we can let this go.
I would rather have like a jack, 9 or 10 if I was gonna get kind of silly. Well, I mean, obviously, those interact better, but. Jack, 9, 10, queen is in there. Oh, well, that's queen 8. Queen 6 is in there a little, king 6 is in there some.
So queen eight. All we need is like one spade, the eighth of spade. Why not the queen?
Why not the queen what?
What, for queen nine, is that what you're asking? Oh, just in
Queen eight.
general.
It's not using
Well-
the queen of spade, but it's using the eighth of spade.
Maybe that's because the queen of spades is stronger and it can just get away with calling.
If you look at
Yeah.
queen nine, it's using the queen of spade.
Well, queen nine's not a pair.
Right. We're trapping. When we have the queen of spades, we're comfortable to trap, I guess.
Okay,
Although, why are we trapping with, I don't know. Yeah, I would just
we
get it
would
in. with
call
queen
some
eight.
frequency with the king of spade.
Yeah, there just has to be more interaction than just two overs with stacks this shallow.
Feels like an easy call, no?
Mm-hmm, I would
At
call.
Yeah.
least call. Alright. Not one of those second pair raise spots.
Block? You could block
Um,
this maybe?
We can
Donk
leave
block?
here.
Yeah,
1.8.
I
We
like
won't-
1.8.
We won't have as many leads as if the 5 or the 3 paired, but we do have some leads here.
I do this in games sometimes and I'm obviously wrong.
I've seen times where
I
this.
think we lead on the 5 turn, not the top
Uh,
pair.
You do own top pair sometimes, Maxi. This is just
We've
not
seen
one
it.
of it.
You might
saying
see it
that.
with like 5-6.
You could
but
do
not
it like,
10-5.
I think an eight's good, if we were deeper, because under the gun lacks the offsuit eights, like Galen was saying.
Yeah, it's. It may be better with a 7, like if it was 7 and the 7. It's
Any
he's still
merit
just-
in jamming here?
I would
I
bet if we were
think-
deeper. We
I
could,
think just calling, is what I would be doing here.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
I definitely,
Cause think about the
just-
river, right? No river is good for us.
a 5's pretty good. A 10's alright.
Yeah,
An
but
8's not too bad.
imagine a good old ace,
I think it, yeah, 10's not even that good.
good old king. You know?
A king's kinda bad. I don't think you really care at this SPR though. It's just like.
Can we
you're kinda
quickly
like
see if we
buckled
have
up.
Let me
any
go
leads?
back.
Turn
I wanna
leads?
see what the turn does. Cause I'm pretty sure we should have had some leads there. I'm wondering if it's that we don't have leads or just this hand doesn't lead.
I
I
bet
think
we
if our
lead with
kickers and
fives.
undercard, we might lead. Like 6, 5, 7, 5. Alright.
Not,
Just never
almost
know.
nothing.
No,
If you go deeper, you might see some of it, but not here, it looks like.
Hmm.
I don't-
Yeah, that's all I wanted to see.
no, it's because against UTG, I guess. If versus button, maybe more leads.
See, I feel like it'd be less leads, Maxi,
Cause
just
they have
because
more 8x in range.
yeah, the 8x is gonna be a way more contested card.
I'm
From the
raising.
button.
8 high is better against an early position for us. Against a late position, you want it to be 7 high or 6 high.
Okay.
I don't know about raising this, Louis.
No, it's not enough interaction.
I think we probably just actually lean folds.
Well,
Versus the size.
We
is a little
get
bit
better
larger.
queens to fold. We have the backdoor flush. We have the backdoor straight.
You don't have a backdoor straight.
Yeah, the deuce.
I'm not sure if we even get
Five.
bigger queens to fold.
Ten jack, 10 jack, 10
Okay,
jack. You
then
need-
JK, never mind.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, it's literally,
Oh
look
my
at
gosh.
this. Look at this. Imagine if we had a backdoor straight with it. How pure it would be.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree.
If this was Jack 2, I would be much more inclined to. This looks like just a call.
Yeah, I would call. It's
Oh,
actually,
fold?
whoa. This is,
Savage.
this is honestly, this is wild. Like folding one of your better second pairs here. Like,
I guess having
Remember,
the
our
queen is
opponent,
no good.
our opponent chose the bigger size here, right? Cause
He
he has a
did.
small size option.
yeah,
So we're gonna be against a slightly more polarized range from under the gun, which is not good.
Doesn't wanna
King
have
and
a
queen,
king
no
or a
good.
queen in the hand.
yeah, okay, you're blocking the, I guess, bluffs. Would you look at, see where his bluffs from the big size are coming from, Louis? Just to kind of fact check that. King, queen, there it is. King, queen, king, jack.
Queen jack.
Yeah, okay. So. The hands that he polarizes on a texture like this, you're basically blocking. So having king and queen is pretty bad. I'd guess a jack's probably not great here either.
Yeah,
Mixing.
the next worst.
Alright,
Pretty interesting.
So his range is so narrow, these blocking effects matter quite a bit, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really, really in the weeds observation there, but, it matters here.
we just let it go now. For the bad luck.
Oh, dude, you gotta let it go now. If we continued that thinly on the flop, we're definitely, out.
Do you call with like 7-5, 7-4?
Those are good questions and I don't know the answer. I
Yeah.
would suspect maybe.
Do we
Question
ever
is, what-
continue
what-
against this bet with
What
second
bluffs,
pair?
what bluffs does he have with that sizing?
We just looked at those. It was, king, queen, his king, queens, his king, jacks, basically, just high cards is
Okay.
kinda where it was coming from.
Queen 10 suited,
Queen 10 suited,
queen 9 suited.
which
So do
I
his
don't
diamond draws
know.
barrel? They must, right?
They would have to, they would have to. I think like your king, queen with the king of diamonds. All of your diamonds, like direct diamond draws. I think all that stuff's going.
What? 50% of all in on the turn? That's crazy.
Hmm. Jam or fold, huh? Yeah, just if we call, there's so little behind, it's a SPR of 1/4. And there
Yeah,
could be
maybe.
some nasty rivers.
On the ace high board against UTG. Raise, paired board, just because of that.
Every
I
time,
don't hate
right?
it.
But now we're playing against the two big blind bet.
The bigger
yeah,
one,
you-
yeah.
We
I
still
think you
raise a lot, right?
probably need to be more polar, like, I,
Ooh, well,
yeah, so like
well,
having, remember what we were just talking about, having a queen and 10 and these high cards is not gonna be as good. I think that having those cards matters at this point.
Where do the bluffs come from?
Raising all your twos.
So
King
we have a
nine, ace
lot
nine.
bigger of a calling range now.
Raising all your twos, almost all your sevens. Most of your kings.
It's more mergy here than just pure bluffing anything. Like ace seven, that could be good.
10-9 is basically the only straight draw. Like backdoor straight draw that bluffed it looked like.
Just a fold.
Mm-hmm. Fold.
We don't need to call back door, you think?
Still fold.
Why not? No, ace, jack, two-tone
You
is
trolling?
definitely gonna be a let go.
Now, what about a gut shot?
We need a
You
spade.
you probably need to continue versus direct equity. I don't know. This has gotta be close.
What about the spade?
I think I agree we need a spade here versus the big bet.
So this one
Very
is
close.
mixing, so I think with the spade.
Spade is
sure, right?
slam dunk, right? Yeah, it's not even gonna be close with a spade.
Fold.
Two big blinds. Now.
I would fold the one big blind.
Is fold.
Just a fold? Right.
Continue, I guess.
Alright,
Hmm,
Call
probably
one?
continue. Yeah, you gotta
On
continue here, I
Jack high,
think.
yeah.
Look at this.
Hmm.
50% raising. Oh. We're not
King-
leading on a four. Are we calling? Cuz I
Stuff it.
would.
I
put
think
this in
you
his
can
face
click him.
every time here.
Yeah, I think you can click him. Just put it
Yeah, just
in.
put it in. This one does trap some though.
Yeah, we got him.
I think this can raise.
Why?
Well, you got backdoor
Okay.
straight draw, backdoor flush draw, overcard.
Think it's more of a call.
It's just a
Hmm.
call.
Yeah. If we had like ace four, do you get a better ace to fold here? No, whereas ace
No.
four. Is ace four
If it
good?
were 8-8-5, this might raise some.
Make it ace three. That sure would be pure. Gets plenty of base,
Hmm.
better aces
Gonna
to
get
fold,
better
right?
raise to fold. So king nine right raises, queen nine, king nine's a pair, top pair, queen nine raises. So some nine X raise, queen nine, jack nine.
Ken ace seven and ace six were in there.
Yeah, like LP said, they get better aces to fold.
Yeah, it's like the one under the second pair with the kicker under second pair has been doing it quite a bit.
So I guess he folds ace nine and ace 10 to our raise. Maybe. Some of 'em, without backdoor flushes at least.
Mhm. Check it back.
Yeah,
God,
see, I
this
would've just
guy.
raised and won it on the flop. Fold.
Okay, now let's assume that he will also check to the river. What we're gonna do out of position on the river? What is our bet size and stuff? Are we betting with this ace?
No,
No. If he
We're
checks
trying to
the
show
turn,
that
it has
dominant.
showdown value.
Okay,
Call.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's
Hmm.
it's a two Broadway board.
The queen is not great. We don't have a spade.
What about pocket five here? Pocket five and queen four.
I'd
the
rather
same
have
kinda
queen four
hand
than pocket
class?
fives.
Pocket fives with a spade, maybe.
I'd rather have fives here, I think, at this SPR.
The colorful.
I'm folding.
I
It's
call.
probably still a call. I don't know.
If you're
Ah.
behind, what hand has more outs to?
Yeah, but it's,
Pocket five, pure fold.
alright.
Queen four, though, with the queen of spade.
Yeah,
All in.
Well, you can raise big, you can jam, yeah.
Yeah, you'd rather have 3-4 or 2-4 with the backdoor straight and the ability to have a pure out. Like sometimes, like when you make two pair, he also makes two pair with queens and fours.
Right. It's mainly just the queen is. Yeah. Yeah, alright.
So like it's too Broadway on the board.
no, this is good.
Jam?
Interesting.
This one. Just a call, no?
Yeah, maybe.
And
Never
then
jam.
think I wanna raise jack ten of spade.
Raise small.
I think jack ten of spades is too good to raise.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Doesn't wanna raise at all.
We do get some jam with a 9. 7,
Better
8,
than top pair.
queen, jack.
An elite, yeah.
Little bit. Alright, gotta call again, I guess. Unless now it jams.
Why you
I
wanna call
think
it?
with the 9 pairing, we can get away with some jams. Fold, what do you do? Fold is the one thing you can't do here.
I don't
You
know.
crazy. We got a pair draw, we got a straight draw.
A pair draw.
Louis, when's the
Yeah.
last time you folded a pair draw, man? You can't fold pair draws.
Okay, we call. Pair draw, there it is.
Yeah, we pair mind them.
Pair draw, how do you play with your pair draws when you hit?
Just check
Guy
it.
check,
Don't fold. That's the only response I know.
let him bluff it in there. Oh, he out pair drew us.
Freaking nerd.
Wrong suit, let it go.
What about 10-8 of diamonds?
That'd be a good raise, I think. Huh,
10
Just call.
6 of diamonds is a good raise. Or no,
No,
just a call.
and there again is the ace X with the X under the pair on board. Is doing a lot of raising. Even ace 8 here.
Ace six is bluffing.
Right.
Hmm.
let it go.
Oh, it's
Maybe raise a little bit, 2%. No,
I don't think so.
not on ace high. I got that call on that other ace high board where we're folding second pair. Did anybody figure out why?
Yeah,
Cuz the queen kicker was really bad.
king and queen blockers were bad.
His
Oh,
main
okay.
bluffs were like queen, jack, queen ten suited, king, queen.
So it had more to do with our kicker and not our pair.
Yeah. Yeah, like 7-4 was gone continuing, but queen 7 was folding.
And it's still called some, right? It was folding like half the time.
Gotta call once here, or do we already just fold? It's too
No, I'm
blind.
not folding this.
I think you probably continue.
Ooh,
Call once.
here comes trouble.
Here comes trouble. Oh, nice. We can
Oh,
call that.
makes it easy, right?
Thank you.
Wow. Huh?
Oh,
What is this? 4-liner comes, you just shove?
Yeah, our hand's no good anymore.
we do have a lot of tens in range, probably. Jack 10, 10, 8.
Man, honestly, this stacked up is full of surprises.
I love it. It's like when we do deep stack with Peter, but the opposite. It's like so shallow, you get some weird stuff.
Feels really bad.
Let's go all in, Ken. Oh, snap call. Oh,
Surprise.
shocking.
In
Absolutely
game,
shocking.
some people might fold that hand in game.
Alright, 7 of spade. Can we do something here?
Yeah, I
Maybe.
mean, cause we have backdoor straights on both ends too.
It would take like a miracle to make something with this.
Yeah,
hand.
just fold, right? Hmm. This one I could see raising. I think it typically likes the bottom end to be aggressive with. At bigger depths.
Uh-huh. And then what do you do on the turn? If you miss?
Most likely shut it down. I guess we can stuff a diamond sometimes.
Say you raise here and then he clicks it back. What do you do?
I
Shut down.
fold. I cry and fold. Alright, it's not really a thing.
That's what I thought, because you can't fight with the raise. And you still got get equity with the diamonds and the 10, you know?
Yeah. Well, I actually had that question on some of the other boards, like the 8, 8, 5. If we raise with a 7 and he puts it in, I guess we just fold, right? But same thing, like. Well. Not quite. Alright, fold it.
I don't know, what? Okay,
You wanna, okay.
I was thinking about peeling, but. Got a call here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now we
I'd rather
fold.
just raise shit like that.
Oh my goodness. I'm still folding.
Got fold, right?
I don't know, but I would
Only
fold.
got a gutter.
Click it.
Raises. Raises Prince, 14 big blinds per 100.
I hate defending on these monotone boards.
For
Me
a-
too.
For a 1 card, you gotta defend here. Over card
Yeah,
to the
no.
9.
I am folding.
This is a call, no? Okay. JK.
We defend any spade. We have enough random stuff.
3 monotones.
I fold this pre-flop, by the way.
I probably would too. I don't know where my line is.
Should we raise? How often is the queen of spade raising here?
Queen of spade. That might raise like a majority. Or wait. Weren't we more comfortable calling when we have the queen of spade? Or no, that was a top pair spot. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Bends down the queen three off, unbelievable.
I guess the shorter we
Alright.
are, the wider we go, Ken, cuz we can just hit a top pair and not fold.
Yeah,
We have donk leads in here, but do we have it with second pair? I think since the six is really vulnerable, I think I would lean towards,
wouldn't be surprised. You don't
Sure,
have a spade.
I'm on board. Check.
I think we gotta call it.
I feel indifferent.
I'd like to have a spade in my hand again, to call.
Tough spot, right?
Yeah. But I mean, we have second pair starting the hand with 12 big blinds,
Well,
We block some kings.
14,
15 effective, wasn't it? 14, was it? 15?
14.
Okay.
I'm guessing queen of spades, we show a decent profit. Without it, it's pretty close to indifferent.
Very tough spot.
Wow, it is folding.
Probably need a spade. So look to see if you need a spade.
Or it could, again,
Not
it
even
could be
give a
the
fuck.
kicker.
Spade's no good.
It could be the kicker again, and maybe he has a lot of bluffs coming from queens.
Very well could be. Yeah, that makes sense.
Or
Call.
one, maybe even two, depending on the run out.
Oh, yes.
1.8.
Small.
I think our range wants to go 1.8.
When jam,
Ugh,
Wow, look at that checking.
They never bet if a check.
alright, is this the time that we raise or still just calling?
we have the six of spade. We have to raise.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, no way around it. Oh my
Alright, good luck.
goodness, I was
Wow.
not ready for that.
Then don't raise.
I mean, we gotta call
I call.
7 to win 22.
Talking
It's,
as an eight or better.
Speed.
Okay, so say we had 8-5 of hearts there, what do we do?
Fold. Still,
Call.
Yeah, I think I'm still folding.
Oh,
Just doesn't
8-5
really
of
connect.
hearts.
Too thin.
8-5.
Good,
Fold.
oh, it's just a call, right?
tiny bit of clicking. Oh, he checks back one time.
Okay, I mean, Jam to push him off a chop?
No Dooley, no.
He'll have a lot of trips here.
We
And some
check
ace
here,
X
Dooley.
still.
Turn it into a bluff.
Oh
Oh,
my.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think we have to fold.
Oh. What a disaster.
Oh, he got us.
That's why I was leaning towards betting one.
So, oh, what a milky size. He's trying to get value. For this price, we gotta continue, right?
Give him the milk.
Think so.
Ooh.
Well, he's running hot.
Can't beat this guy.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna.
Ugh. Call once,
Hate
I
this, but I
guess.
think we
Can't
have
fold
to
the pair,
call.
right? Can't fold a
Yeah.
pair.
0.03 though.
Hmm.
Ugh. Alright, I think we fold now. Oh, still 0.03.
Oh, four liner, everything.
But, alright,
There we go.
you can't call.
Fold, yeah. Yeah, Joe, you were thinking about turning it into a bluff, huh?
Yeah, cuz we block sets.
What? This is crazy. What is happening?
I guess he has enough bluffs where it's just an okay call.
Yeah, I think he should probably bet everything on the river.
Raising all in here with a six? Really?
Yeah, sometimes
gutter.
bottom pair gets after it.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, I've seen it with like 6-5 of hearts, but that feels weird.
I think 6-8 might do it some too, but those are gonna be like the only. Maybe 10-6 as well.
Do we lead this turn?
Not that big.
I think we do have some leads.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have like
I'm just
10,
not sure what this
20%.
On a
hand
4?
does.
Whoa,
15%.
Yeah, it completes a
Louise.
straight in our range. The equity shifted
yeah,
with the
but
four.
we have so many other things that aren't a straight.
Is the let
It's like
small?
1-8-5 off, like,
Put it in his face.
oh wait, it was
Yeah.
already a straight.
But
5-3?
the equity shifted. So we get to
Are we-
bet.
Are we calling 5-3 on the flop? Like 8-5 was already there.
Oh, 5-3 hearts, 5-3 spades.
Yeah,
It's like one combo. I don't know. It feels weird. Anyway. Maybe we look at it after.
But we also have the two pairs, 7-6 or 7-4, 6-4.
Yeah, it's
Hmm,
true.
check.
Check and let him bluff or,
We led the turn.
yeah, I know.
All in.
I have seen it check after leading the turn when we gin the river.
No set, no bet. We have the set, all in.
That is right. No set, no bet. Oh. That's a call for sure, right?
Yeah, it's got a lot of interaction.
oh, I'm such a fish.
boy.
We rip it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, am I crazy for wanting to?
Maybe just like 3 or 6 is
You have
enough.
No.
range advantage.
What's
That's
the
really
difference if you bet 6 here or 10?
You're still in the tournament when he calls.
6, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm
have
just
like
not sure
4
what
big
sizing to
windows.
use. I do wanna bluff this, don't know what sizing.
I think you can only go all in.
We saw one like this before that bet 3.
No way, look at this.
I've done this before where like I tank for a bit. And then bet something like 33 or 40% pot to make it look like a value bet.
Dooley is tank jamming his way to the every
Oh,
range.
no, this isn't a tank jam. This is a snap jam. Like
Snap.
I'd have it in my
Oh.
head where it's if I'm gonna jam, like it's like, okay, if a card that's good for my range comes, I'm snap jamming. It just looks so strong.
Snap jam.
So why did we jump? Because he checked the turn, or it's interacts with our range nicely, the river,
probably
or both
both.
of this stuff.
I think both.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not doing it 100% of the time like the solver is, but I have some of it.
Yeah,
So
but
jam
was
or bet
never
one
win.
with, some other parts of range.
The call?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the jack is bad.
It's because it's the ace is also bad. Like most under the gun raises at this
We need a
depth are
spade.
gonna have a lot of aces.
Yeah. But all the low eights will continue.
Yeah, the
here.
lower eights are calling.
Yeah,
It-
having the jack is bad, and then the eight is, or the
Yeah,
ace is
king,
bad.
queen, jack here, and even 10. It's not so great. Oopsie, there we are. Too big.
Leave,
I did it again.
leave.
I
Now
lost
we're
all my
here.
chips.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's
Four
the
line.
Oh, we're
Joey
done.
jam.
Well,
Oh
because
my
I
goodness.
it kind of makes sense because you think he has you think he's doing this with an ace, right? He's not really doing this with a draw normally.
Like, what is going on? The machine is broken.
The
No,
machine is machining, man.
when it comes on a four liner, we don't have equity anymore, so we're gonna bluff.
Bro, do you even machine, bro?
Do you
Not
turn
this hard,
like
man. Not this hard.
third pair into a bluff?
No.
No, right?
Sometimes I think it's good, but I
I mean,
don't do it.
let's say you have ace X without the spade, right? If you're under the gun, like you're
You gotta call.
you're dreading the spot. You have to call a four liner to straight. The big blind has more
think
way
so.
more flushes than you do.
I think he calls every ace.
Like go if you do like
I think he'll
the
call.
hand summary, like what hands
I'll
does
tell
he
you what, he folds ace 7. Ace 6 and ace 10.
Wow.
So he is folding the slivers of a couple of aces.
So it makes it a 0 EV call for him,
Yeah,
basically. And it was a value bet all along.
gotta raise, right?
Yeah, we got a gut shot and backdoor.
Just call.
No,
Ace is bad.
See, I'm
Yeah,
not sticky
ace
enough
is
with these
bad.
combos.
Me neither.
Maybe a lead.
on a 10, no.
Yeah,
No, on a
check.
spade.
Giving up.
Well, I guess you're right.
Oh my goodness.
Big one. Jeez.
I think it's because the later positions have all way more flushes, right? I think that's the reason.
Yeah, we should have more.
The
flushes
equity
than he
shift,
does.
but it's like that sizing is just it's so big. Yeah. I know you need the fold equity, but Jesus.
Like does it probably check raises here sometimes as well if it leads, right?
I would imagine so. But I think now it's just gonna fold.
6.
Yeah, I knew it.
They raise the fold. 0 EV fold. Very handsome combo to check raise with.
Amazing, right?
Or call.
So we
Hey.
lead a ton, and if we don't lead, we check raise another good amount in that last one. That's interesting, yeah.
Oh, we call?
This mother brother, man.
Oh, oh my goodness. Ah, 1.8.
Call.
Raise?
Nah, I like call.
Okay. Now, can we lead the turn?
Absolutely.
What's that?
4.5.
With the ace, we might check
No.
more, right?
Hmm?
Ooh,
Ah,
you're right. Yeah, because we had that same exact board, but we had what was it, like 10-7 or the trashy 7?
7x, but not, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, A7 is just too good, it looks like.
And we block his, stuff we want him to float.
Wow.
Right,
Can't
right.
even- We just put
I
it
think
in, or we call?
Yeah, what? He's committed with anything with value, so just get in.
I would call. I don't know why though. Yeah.
You're probably calling because you're worried about like the 3 combos of 9s, right? That's
No,
really
I
it.
wanna let him bluff for 1/8 pot on the river.
I mean, you're jamming because he's just pot committed. He can't fold anything, I don't think. Even his bluff can't fold.
So what
Yeah.
about king 3 with the king of spade?
It's like our worst king that we get here with, I think.
It's still gonna fold with the king of spade.
Is it?
You need
I
like
don't
king
think so.
6,
Oh,
not
Damn, you're
even
right,
king
you're right.
6, huh? Or 2 overs, right?
you need
Why
like
isn't
king
the 6
8,
good enough?
king 8, why the 8? Okay. I
Straight
see why.
draw.
Well, the eight's a straight draw.
So is the 6.
It's you could get a combo draw if you have king 8 of spades as well.
I would just call.
Jam
He
it.
has gutter. He's probably
Huh?
doing this with a gutter.
Oh, there's a
1%. Sliver warrior.
And then. Oh. Oh my
Nah,
goodness. What,
we
what do you?
don't have
do?
equity anymore.
Oh. So what, you value bluff?
Yeah,
We still beat all the ace high,
Hmm,
well, most of them.
I guess we gotta shake down the tree, right?
Yeah, 5 chips per 100. This is definitely a value bet.
Oh my goodness. We got called
Huh.
by worse. Ah, no spade, nothing.
Yeah, that wasn't a bluff. I guess.
This is a raise, right?
yeah, I
So
would raise it.
raise for thin value.
Ooh, put it in, call. Happy days.
Man,
Had some jamming too.
Oh. Raise?
I'm not sure if this is enough.
Raise fold?
I would fold.
I'm just folding.
Yeah,
Ah. Oh, pocket kings, really? How could that be? Uh,
Fold.
What about with the king of spade?
On a paired board, do we have to call with ace four here? Like ace of hearts, four diamonds?
No. Pair board like this here, Joey, we mostly raise. So what do we
Yeah,
do
can we
with
look
king
at the-
four? Yeah,
Yeah. See how we proceed. So we need the ace of spades, right?
Yeah, it's raising more than it's calling the whole range.
So earlier, Dooley, we were looking at the 1.1 flop size and it was basically razor fold was our response. Now against the
92?
big size, we get a little more calling in there.
Mm,
yeah. The box, I don't think he connects very well with this. He either has like pocket queens or nothing. Right?
yeah, jacks, queens or nothing.
We call again.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, I was wondering if we had put it in. I don't know. I'm with you. I feel like he just has queens and stuff a lot.
I hate this play.
Well, the king,
He's gonna slow down his jacks and queens.
oh, pocket queens, exactly. Pocket
How did you
queens.
know?
Yeah,
White, white French magic.
yeah.
Guy only gets dealt the nuts.
Um,
Alright, easy fold. This is a good one. I think we still just fold, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, just a fold.
Yeah, it's part of the factor of being up against the under the gun range when he's using his big sizing. So he's gonna be a little more polar with his combos. He's gonna have a lot more nuts.
Fold.
Okay.
Fold.
Oh,
Hmm.
finally, we hit something.
Check raise.
I wanna say it's too strong. Maybe,
Every time.
definitely.
Here. All in?
I check, man, he snap called.
Yeah, it's just a rip.
Oh, he folds that. He had good equity.
Fold.
Could we see the flop strategy there? On the rainbow, ace, queen, five. I guess we turned some fives into bluffs.
For what?
4, 5.
player?
Oh, for our flop response, please.
You fold that king seven in real life before this training session, OP?
Huh?
You, in real life, would you fold this before today?
No.
Me either. Still not sure I fold.
So every ace raising except for the 2 pair. And ace jack suited is like a trap.
It's funny, there's a. It really wants to stay alive. Like it's not going broke as often, it feels like, as when it has 20 big blinds, right? It's more cautious. Alright, I think that we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks a lot for coming, everybody.